The preserve is set in 1948 in what was then called the U.S. territory of Hawaii. Wendell Lett, a World War II veteran, is suffering from combat fatigue, or what we now know as PTSD. Lett seeks a cure at a mysterious facility on the Big Island called the Preserve, but his handlers aim to turn him into an assassin for a deadly plot that runs all the way to real-life U.S. General Douglas MacArthur. In my novels, I always like to introduce these lesser-known historical events and players. For one thing, during World War II, the Imperial Japanese plundered the parts of Asia that they conquered. The Japanese military supposedly even enlisted Yakuza gangsters to help move the treasure to occupied islands like the Philippines, what's now known as Yamashita's Gold. Once the Americans won the war in the Pacific, General MacArthur would rule all of Asia from his grand HQ in Tokyo. And, according to historians Sterling and Peggy Seagrave and others, MacArthur would also inherit that secret plundered fortune. In my story, those spoils of war will help fund a clandestine special project, one that makes poor Wendell Lett the fall guy. Lett's main nemesis is based on a real-life figure, too. He's this shadowy, if not notorious, American intelligence operator named Edward Lansdale. The Seagraves discovered that Lansdale was the one who first discovered those treasure sites in the Philippines, and he did so using ruthless interrogation methods. Wendell Lett is fictional. In the story, he refuses to play along with what his handlers have in store for him. Without giving too much away, he's going to renounce using violence altogether. And I can tell you, in a thriller, that's a really hard thing to pull off. And it's going to bring on his full punishment. Lett's only hope will be Kanani Alana. Kanani is this young Hawaiian woman who's been hardened by wartime martial law in Hawaii. Kanani develops this plan for escaping the preserve with Lett, but it's going to involve surviving the harsh wilderness of the Big Island itself, this rugged volcanic landscape. Kanani's fictional too, and I really like her. She's tough, and she has this strong moral core that you just cannot deny. There's lots more in the preserve, and I hope you'll give it a read. It's available at booksellers everywhere, and you can find out more at my website. Thanks, and happy reading.